Hi, my name is Larry Griffin. I'm the support specialist here at Headframe Spirits, and today we're going to be going over swapping a flexible impeller on your feed pump for the CF-1000. First thing you need to make sure of is that the system is off and that your feed tank or source tank that you would hook up to the feed pump is closed. We're going to be closing the feed pump valve on the still as well as another valve. The feed pump or feed inlet valve is this first one right here on the bottom that leads into your pump. Make sure that your bypass valve is closed as well. And then come over to the outlet leg of the pump before the economizer and close this valve. Now the pump is isolated and we can begin to work on it. So we're going to be using a 10mm socket wrench to remove the 4 bolts off of the faceplate of the feed pump. Even though we isolated it, a little bit of liquid should drip out. And now you have access to your impeller. So you'll want to note the orientation in which the fins are, so that when you replace this impeller you do so in the same way. Otherwise the pump will spin and it'll tear the fins. And then you reach in with a good pair of pliers and wiggle this thing out. So we removed the impeller and smacked the camera in the process. Now we have our new impeller that we're going to be putting in, and again you want to squeeze and orient those fins in the correct direction. You can also somewhat twist it whenever you first put it in, and that'll help. So with the fins squeezed down, we're going to put it just inside, and then you have to line up the inner casing curved side for the stem, and it slides right in on that. And then if you want, give it a slight tap, make sure it's all the way in. While you're doing this, you can also visually inspect your faceplate gasket. This one looks fine, so we're not going to replace that. And then we're just going to use our 10mm socket to replace the nuts we removed earlier. And then after reinstalling the faceplate, we'll want to open up both of our valves that we closed. So the valve out of the feed pump into the economizer, and then the feed inlet line to the pump itself. After you're finished, you'll want to hook up some liquid to your feed pump to ensure that there's no leaks and that your impeller is rotating correctly. And then you're good to go. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to distilling more tutorial videos for you soon.